You want my treasure? You can have it. I left everything I gathered in one place. All you have to do is find it.
Eiichiro Oda has been hiding the end of One Piece for 25 years, the greatest reveal in anime history. But what if it's not in his head, but on a piece of paper at the bottom of the real-world ocean?
Join my crew and together we will find the One Piece!
Most people would say the beginning of One Piece started in 1997 in Weekly Shonen Jump, or maybe a bit earlier when Oda published Romance Dawn. No, niet. One Piece was born the moment Eiichiro Oda picked up a Dragon Ball manga. This Dragon Ball manga is a powerful reminder and served as the inspiration for One Piece's humor and everything else. From there, it was published there were 2 one-shots called Romance Dawn, which were very interesting on their own. And then Oda finally published the first chapter of One Piece in 1997. It sold like crazy. One Piece was selling thousands and dozens of thousands of copies all over the world until eventually on one fateful day it became the Big Three. One of 3 anime released around the same time selling massive amounts of themselves. One Piece, Naruto, and Bleach. People do not sleep on Bleach. It is awesome. Anyway, One Piece's presence has since become global, with anime exiting the niche nerds that it used to belong to, like me, and now being something that YouTubers like Mr. Beast recognized. But it wouldn't be... One Piece is in its final saga. This decade may be the decade that One Piece is ended. One Piece fans may have found out clues to where the One Piece is. It's not in the Florian Triangle, it's not on Fishman Island, and it's not in Laugh Tale. It is on Shoryu Bay near Shizuka, at a guess. The One Piece is real. Oda underestimated his own fans. The One Piece can be found by the positioning of the sun in the video where it's hidden. The colors on the boat say it's the Japanese Coast Guard that was dropping it into the sea. And then it gets more interesting because no land can be seen there. And it's a pretty safe bet. It's pretty close to Tokyo where Oda lives. These people guess it's Shizuga Bay in Shinazawa. Apologies if I got that wrong. But the depths of the Florian Triangle, Fishman Island, the Grand Line, the New World. The One Piece is free for anyone who can find it. To the sails! Please join my crew. You look cool. I am a nerd.